Do you have the video by any chance? The YouTube link?
Oh, what?
The YouTube link?
Oh, I do not have it at all. That's totally, well, I'm sure, well, hold on.
No,
Totally,
I think I could get it because I can just go on YouTube and like
you know
search for it.
what? I'll let you find it. If you can put it in the chat, that'd be great. But anyway, yeah, it's Merlin here. Hey, starting the 1,000 subscriber live stream. Pretty big, pretty awesome. I'm gonna have some people joining me. We're all just pretty much gonna hang out, talk about whatever. I mean, anime, comics, movies, games, politics, philosophy. It's all whatever. I'm gonna go as long as possible. Don't care. I mean, I got the awesome Saiyan Z3 here, master of all things, pretty much Dragon Ball. He's like encyclopedia. He's like one-ups me. That's pretty hardcore if you can do that. So hats off to
Too
you, Z.
kind. Too kind, too kind. Yeah, it's been a while since I've made an appearance on a YouTube screen or player,
Seriously,
whatever you want to
how
call
you
it. Yeah, yeah.
doing, some?
I think my last video, it was a month ago actually, and before that it was 3 months ago. So it's been a while. Yeah.
I feel like maybe I watched those ones and assumed that was the most recent. Was it like a Toriko review or something?
I stopped reviewing Toriko a while back. Yeah, actually, I stopped reviewing Toriko 4 months ago. I haven't done a Toriko review since then.
Kai, the Phoenix Kai, man. It's been a while, dude. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, nothing much, man. Dang, man, you look like Grizzly Adams, man.
I know, yeah, dude, nice beard. I forgot to.
Damn, leave this song.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's for the winter. Keep me warm.
No problem.
So Kai, how's it going, man? Haven't talked to you in like a while.
Yeah, man, it's been all right, man. Up and downs in my life, so.
Yeah, I know. It's always depressing, man. It's like so much anger on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, at least some of the anger be kind of comedic, though. So.
No, it's true. It's just like bitches be hating and such and such.
Oh, okay. Well, some people
Whatever.
addict, so it's cool. So.
It's fine. We all have our bad days. I mean, hey, my life sucks some days too. Believe me. But that's what we live for.
Exactly.
Mm.
What y'all was talking about before I rudely interrupt you guys?
Well, we were just talking about what we've been doing and how like we're just like so busy trying to catch up and upload videos, and I was trying to figure out what the last thing Z did. He said, seriously, you haven't reviewed Toriko in months?"
Yeah, 4 months, man. It's chapter 287 was the last chapter I reviewed, and then I stopped reviewing it. I don't know why. It's just laziness got to me, and school. It's a combination of that. School and
Yeah.
But I see that Kai's been doing the 12 days of anime. I wish I could do that. I wish I had the the drive to do that.
Yeah.
And, I saw people were doing that just now and realized, wow, I totally forgot all about that. I'm like, well, it's 9 days in. Well, whatever.
Unless you just make one video from like 1 through, I guess, 10.
Yeah, I could do like one video on the last day. Look, here's my 12 anime recommendations in one day. Maybe I'll do that.
Exactly. There you go. See?
Maybe I'll do that. I mean, I have off like around Christmas, so that should be fine. Oh,
Heroes in here.
there he is, Hero.
Hero.
Oh.
What's up, Hero? How you doing?
What's up?
So cool, so gangster, man, all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm wearing a shirt, so I can't really call it gangster.
Well, you know what? Z informed me, Hero, that you finally got him on the Hotokujuku awesomeness.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, I did.
That's great.
You know who else? You know who else I got into that, though?
Who?
Dude, I'm getting Lunar into everything I like.
Oh, she's started.
Oh, no, I'll be back.
No problem, no problem. Take it easy. Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome.
Well, Z, have you finished it, or you're halfway, or where are you?
Oh, no. I'm on the chapter where they're going against the third years, right? And yeah, so we just got introduced to Daigon Jaki, I think his name is, and the 4 people that they faced earlier, like Hien and like you know who I'm talking, like Gecko and Raiden and the other guy.
Showed up.
Yeah, they showed up, and I'm on the first match with Jay and Hien. Hien is the guy with the Fu Manchu mustache, right?
Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
No, the one with the mustache. That's
Is that Hien or is that Gecko? I always.
No, Hien's the one that looks like Shin.
Okay. So it's Raiden.
Hien is the one that looks like Shin.
Yeah, so it's Raiden.
The one that Raiden is the one with the mustache. Gecko is the one with no mustache.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm on Jay and Raiden, and they're gonna fight those two guys on the magnetic pillar.
Yeah, one's called Henshoki, and the other one's with the mohawk, Manjimaru.
Yeah.
Manjimaru's a beast, man.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, he's the one to look forward to for that fight. I was like, oh. Yeah, right now you're like in the 70s, I think, or 60s, or.
I think it's in the 40s or 50s actually. I don't know. I can check real quick.
There you go. Found it.
Yeah, chapter 56. That's what it is.
Alright. It's still pretty early because the. Oh yeah, but did you hear the J-Stars new stuff?
Yeah, I saw it.
What's going on, guys?
Hey Zoro.
Oh, Mr. Zoro fanboy. Here's the link, by the way.
Let me see if I can get it.
Oh, thank you. Congratulations, Merlin.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's good to see you make it, man. It's long overdue.
Better late than never.
Very true.
Yeah, man. I was not too long ago. I'm like in the same boat as you, Merlin. I barely made 2,000. So like fucking.
Man, 2,000.
Everyone's getting there.
There's a lot of people that would kill for that, though. Come on.
Yeah, that takes a lot of effort. Honestly,
They would literally kill people for 2,000 subs.
you're not lying.
Lock your doors. Someone will murder you.
You got any neighbors that are a little suspicious? They know you're uploading videos on YouTube?
I didn't think I got to 8,000. I killed at least 10 people. You know.
It's like some people was like, $1 for a sub, It's like,
$1 for a sub.
Can I buy out your subs, man?
You buy your subs now?
Could I buy some subs
Retro.
from
Murder for subs.
Could I get some salami on that or something? All right. I guess there's people here. We should probably have some sort of organized discussion.
Organized discussion.
What do you guys want to talk about? Let's hear from the people. Let's hear from the group, the Phantom group. What do we want to talk about?
Oh man. Any big news in the news? Talk about?
Like that movie, The Interview.
Oh yeah, I saw
who's behind it?
Well, yeah, they denied that, but that's complete.
Why is I'm a little bit ignorant about this. Why is North Korea such at arms with this movie?
Well, you don't know what about?
No, I have no idea. I swear. I've been, like I said, very ignorant about this whole scenario.
The Interview takes place. It's basically these guys. They run a reality talk show. It's Seth Rogen and James Franco, and apparently in the movie, Kim Jong-un loves their show and invites them to come over and do an interview. And so the CIA takes advantage of it and says, you can assassinate him. It's hilarious. But apparently, obviously, it has offensive content. So somebody in North Korea is pissed, and so they hacked into Sony and were making threats, threatening to blow up theaters. And so they pulled the movie, and now the U.S. government's like, hey, somebody in your agency, your government's infiltrating us. That's like an act of terrorism, maybe an act of war. So this is all over a movie. This is like some high school, really? I don't know. Personally, I don't know. But the movie's still possibly going to get released, but they're not sure if they're going to release in theaters. They might do it online, but it's pretty ridiculous, actually.
That's really crazy.
Man.
It's an international incident because of a movie.
Yep.
This is kind of the reason why I'm taking Rosa Versailles to heart. I mean, all the politics are going on in that anime are all through some very feeble, simple-minded arrogance, and led to all this shit.
Well, yeah, simple-minded nonsense, all the time.
I don't know.
But we see that everyday life.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the scary part, man. It's mundane tasks to make shit happen.
Now, people are still arguing about the same stuff. Think about how petty and just adolescent that is, but it's like nation.
That's the word I was looking for. Petty. Petty was the word.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I can't even believe it. It's like, wow, this is actually like a reason why we're having. I don't know. I can't even comprehend it. But anyway, you know what? Actually, in all honesty, okay, I guess we'll get to anime and stuff eventually. But let's get the big stuff out of the way. Seriously, this has been bothering me for a while. But a lot of the racism stuff with the cops and the Ferguson, like, what do you guys think about all that stuff? That stuff's bad.
I think this is probably something that's always happened to to at least some degree. But now that it's an digital age where everything is so accessible and everything is not, you can't hide things as easily.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mostly things are coming to the forefront that people either didn't want to believe or believed but didn't actually see it, so didn't really, have that much care about it to a certain degree. So I think this is
fear about police brutality now, but if you think about it, hasn't always been an issue like even Rodney King. Like, this isn't that old. Just now people are really starting to get up in arms about it, which is good.
It's just because everyone has a camera now. They can show it, you know what I'm saying, on the internet. Everyone can see it and comment on it. Exactly.
This is fucked up, man, because like a lot of these cops don't know how to handle the situation correctly. And the reason why I can't say it's a race thing, because I see like some white people get arrested over some dumb shit. Like on YouTube, there's a video of this girl. She's white, and she's jogging, and the officer suspect her of doing something, suspicious, and they just took her to jail.
Well, to be fair, you can technically do that. You can take somebody to jail if they look suspicious. That's probable cause.
But she was jogging.
This is the question. Who determines what's probable cause? I don't like you jogging on my street. I mean, I know it's BS, but I mean, like, people in a position of authority and power, we have to make sure those people are responsible and have good judgment. I think that's the scary part.
Dude, like in high school, I took criminal justice classes, man. I kind of pretty much know how it's supposed to work down, but the way it's kind of funny because what I see happen like on the news is nothing what they taught us in class.
Your mind has been blown.
And the worst part is that they're just getting away with it. The criminal justice system isn't, giving the proper checks and balances to these people who are overstepping their bounds. They're not receiving the punishment that they deserve, and because of that, that can lead some. The cops can do whatever the hell that they want. Even in cases that we don't hear, that aren't, all over the news, a lot of them kind of get settled within the own police department, inside their own people, where they just kind of sweep shit under the rug. So it's kind of scary to know that, despite what we saw in the news, there's probably like just as many more cases of things that we don't even know about that got swept over the rug, or maybe somebody didn't want to come out and basically say that they were affected by police brutality or things like that. Because I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's really crazy that this is being allowed with no repercussions whatsoever. It's
I mean,
insane.
are some of these officers getting I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that both of the officers, at least the ones in the news, got off. The police officer for the Ferguson case got off, and I believe the one that the I Can't Breathe officer got off, if I'm not mistaken. So, and that's crazy because that was on video. They caught that shit on video. They killed that guy on video. They unnecessarily killed that guy. There was multiple police officers. He was not restrained. He was not going crazy attacking anybody. That to me is much more ridiculous than the Ferguson case. The Ferguson case, they fucked up the prosecution, fucked up really bad. There was a lot of kind of conflicting testimonies. You could say maybe, although I don't believe it, maybe there's a reason why he can get off, but there's no reason in that other case. But there's video evidence. Guy does nothing wrong, gets choked to death. That the person gets off. That's despicable, man. That's absolutely despicable. And I can't believe that in a country like the United States in this year that this is actually happening. It's sick. Sick.
Well, we got a long way to go in terms of social justice, I guess, right?
Honestly,
that's kind of the reason why everyone, every other country, makes fun of us or views us as the evil country.
I feel like
it's present in anime, man. In anime, it's all over the place. Like even in such mundane series or shonen series like Baki the Grappler, there's a lot of anti-American messages in there.
Well, people like.
I'm gonna stray away a little bit. But I'll just say it very quickly. In the manga Baki the Grappler, the character Yujiro Hanma basically makes all the president of the United States his bitch. Like he has control over America. He has control over America, like without a doubt, because he's conquered it ever since he was 18 years old.
You know what? That reminds me. Have any of you guys ever read or watched Hitalia Axis Powers?
I've seen 6 episodes.
Because I just think it's kind of a funny perspective. Like, of course, America is the dumbest, and I just love how Japan is like this serene, like awesome person that has all the answers. Of course.
Of course, Japan.
Very a slightly biased perspective, I say.
They have all the armor.
That's funny.
All right, well, that's a segue into anime. I don't know. Let's see.
There's questions, right? There's gonna be questions.
Are there any questions? I haven't checked.
Yeah, I'll link the video.
What are your thoughts on? It was not an anime question. Is that okay? What are your thoughts on Shawshank Redemption?
Oh,
that's one of my favorite movies ever.
I mean, like,
and he left.
Like,
Dang.
oh, well, he got kicked out.
Yeah.
It's like saying, you know, what are your thoughts on Pulp Fiction? Like, it's like one of the fucking greatest movies ever, man. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's Morgan Freeman.
No, it still says live on my end.
It still says live. If it comes back soon, then it should be okay.
Yeah.
That's how it works. I've been kicked out of my stream many times with my Comcast internet, you know. So.
No. You got that Comcast internet. Yeah. I used to have that bullshit. But what was the question? I'm sorry.
That's Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie. Sorry.
You haven't seen Shawshank Redemption? Oh my god.
Ooh.
Dude, like the
Man, movie that a lot of people are telling me to see, man.
This is Shawshank Redemption, man. This is one of the greatest, man. This is so good.
Dude, like whenever you watch the ending and you watch like Morgan Freeman like get on the bus and then that music starts playing, oh, feels.
So many feels, dude. It's so good. It's such a good movie. It's such a damn good movie.
And then you see him like pick up like the rock and he's hitting like the bathroom. Oh man. I just can't imagine doing that. Can you imagine just like?
Oh, okay. I see like a lot of cartoons parody this.
There's a lot of parodies of that, yeah.
Okay, I've seen the parodies of it, but
I wanted to tell you that he fought the good fight.
He did.
Well, Merlin still hasn't come back.
Let's just
Let's just go as long as we can.
Gotta carry
This is a really comic situation to be in, man. Like we're owning his channel right now. Come on.
Right. We took over. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Another question.
He's coming back.
Merlin,
what happened?
I accidentally clicked myself out. Well, as you can see, I'm truly with it. Now, what was the question? Shawshank Redemption? Yes. Second favorite movie of all time. Fantastic film. I mean, I think it's really interesting because I love Stephen King, but there's something about his adaptions when they're not horror and they're like short stories. They're like the essence of great cinema. I mean, you got like Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile, Stand By Me. I mean, these are all like some of like the most highly rated, regarded movies of all time, and they're like short story novellas that aren't horror at all.
Right.
I don't know. It's interesting.
King wrote 8 Mile?
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know.
I mean, wait, Green Mile. Wait, did you say Green Mile?
8 Mile. That's Eminem. That's another.
Yeah, it's 8 Mile. Yeah.
Well, yes, 8 Mile. Even 8 Mile by Stephen King. Or just Eminem turns into a black guy and starts like destroying every.
Green Mile. He wrote the Green Mile.
Yeah, he wrote the story that Green Mile's based on.
Wow. Damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, he's great. He's good with prisons, man.
Apparently he's really good prisons. Phoenix Kai, you need to see that movie, man. Come on, have you not seen Shawshank?
Hi, you've never seen Shawshank?
No.
Dude,
you should watch it.
That's a classic. That is a great movie. Seriously, watch it. Like, go home and watch it now.
I'm already
leave the stream now.
Go leave the stream. go like download it off Hulu or something and just watch it.
Alright.
You have to leave right now. I was kidding.
What other questions?
I ain't going nowhere.
No, but Marlon, really quick before we go to the next question, you said that was your second favorite movie of all time. I'm curious, what's number one?
Oh boy.
You know what's funny? I actually just saw Old Boy like 3 or 4 days ago for the first time.
And
the Korean version. The Korean version.
Of course, yes.
Not the exactly.
No, not that fucking. No, well, Zoro, I want you to do something for me.
Okay.
Now that you've seen one of the greatest movies ever made,
okay.
I want you to go see The Bastardization and compare it.
Oh no.
I want you to do that. Or actually, no, actually, seriously, no. Read the manga. Read the manga. I want to see what you think.
All right. I'll read the manga. But it is a fantastic movie. The twist had me like, oh no.
How many levels of messed up, right?
Oh my god, how fucked up is that movie?
Dude, it's so well done though. So well done.
Am I the only person, like, I don't know, when I watched it, I kind of got an Oedipus vibe from that movie. You know what I'm saying? That story with Oedipus and with the mother and everything. It's kind of like similar with what happened with the. I don't want to spoil it, but watch Old Boy, people.
Yeah, it's kind of similar underlying tensions, I think. Well, let me ask you though, Zoro.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the ending? Like how they resolved it? Because some people kind of have a problem with that.
I honestly, how do I say this without spoiling? I love the fact that. I mean, I can't say without spoiling. Like, we don't know exactly how he felt about the situation. We don't know exactly what happened.
I think it was okay that they decided to keep going despite what happened.
I can't spoil. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I think
you're okay with it. You're okay with it.
I think that's the essence of human nature. Just got to keep going, keep kicking, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't give up. Like, just make the best of a bad situation.
Even when you're ballsy. No spoilers, but okay. That's Old Boy's like great movie. But other questions, guys? Feed them to me, and feel free to pitch in, of course.
The only thing I saw from Old Boy was that guy who had a hammer and was taking out all those other guys that jumped.
That shit was so beast. That was such a real scene, though. Like
no choreographed martial arts, just beating people.
Exactly. And it was real. Like, they were fucking throwing shit at him, like, just from the back and stuff.
I like how they're like just kind of like crawling. I like how they're like so crowded, they're crawling on top of each other to get away with them. It's like, oh god.
That shit was one of the badass fighting scenes I've ever seen.
Oh, so awesome. You don't mess with that guy, man. After like 17 years locked up, no, he's ready to go. He's ready to get revenge.
So great.
Questions, guys. Questions. Let's do it. If there are.
I'm looking right now. Let's see. There's a lot of Manu love in the comments.
Manu?
Fan favorite.
Yeah.
There he is. There's Manu with a little heart on it. That's adorable.
Oh, it's so cute. So cute.
Man.
And I saw a Gintama question in there somewhere.
Oh, I like that.
You guys are experts on that, please.
What's the question, Hero?
It was something about what do you guys think of Gintama? Yeah, thoughts on Gintama. That's basically it.
I know you guys are like Zoro's in love with it.
I love it.
See, dude, me and Manu, right now there is a Gintama hype train going on right now. It's good.
Yeah.
Man, we got our tickets ready. We're gonna be aboard.
I'll be that conductor if I have to. I don't give a shit, man.
You know, I'm still hesitant to check it out because you guys introduced me to it with the one chapter where the guy had like a giant sword shoved up his ass. What's going on?
Oh my god.
I'm not so sure what's going on here.
No, it's Hero. I told you not to do it, Hero. It's not a good way to start.
That's when I think of Gintama. That's the first thing in my mind. I
mean, that's a pretty good kind of perfect explanation of what Gintama really is about. Just that summarizes it pretty nicely.
Raunchy. It can be raunchy at times, and that's the example of it being raunchy.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it can be very serious at times.
Yeah, some of the serious are just
right.
Yeah, it's a drama more than anything. It's a drama first, comedy second, and action.
No. Do you think so? Actually, I'd say it's a comedy.
I'd say it's a comedy first.
Somebody told me that the more dramatic storylines are better than most other shonen.
Yep.
Probably arguably some of the best going on right now. If not
I think it's.
I think seriously, it can be. It really can be. Like the latest arc in the manga is probably one of the best arcs this year, if not the best arc this year in shonen. Yeah.
Wow.
It's fantastic. I mean, I don't want to overhype it because obviously I'm a bit biased, but I feel like it's able to kind of hit multiple levels of entertainment in a way that I've never ever seen manga do before. It just can really do anything. It could do anything. It hops genres, parody, and it's brilliant. It's really is good.
That's some pretty high praise.
I'm just saying. Can anyone else think of a series that can do that? I can't think of it.
There aren't too many.
Drama, action. I mean, the only series that kind of comes similar in the not really, but somewhat similar is kind of like Onizuka's kind of like that a little bit. It could do multiple things well. One Piece has its moments where it's going to be funny, it could be dramatic, it could be sad, it could be action-packed. But I think Gintama does it the best. When it comes to just going off to different things. It may seem chaotic, but it really isn't. They find a way to do it in a really good way. So.
I say Trigun's another one.
I think the one thing that impresses me about Gintama is that the arcs aren't really like 50 chapters long either. They're just like 7 or 9 or 10.
They're some short. I mean, like the longest anime arc is only 8 episodes. There you go.
Pretty fast actually.
Right. But it doesn't seem rushed, generally speaking.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. Yeah. There are a lot of like 2-episode arcs that just fit perfectly.
Well, does it follow the standard structure where they have to fight henchmen and then a boss? Because it seems like that's pretty quick.
Not really.
To say that Gintama has any structure is kind of it's kind of all over the place. It does whatever it wants.
It's not really fighting all the time, Marlon. It's only very rarely that's when it goes into fighting.
Really? So it's not.
It doesn't think of itself. It doesn't think of itself as a battle shonen at all, because there was even one episode where they just finished like the very action-packed arc. I think, what we're gonna do next? What we're gonna train? What we're gonna do? Like,
and they just made fun of the whole episode. They made fun of the fact that they were gonna train and that there was a stupid idea to fucking train. And Kagura's like, Gintoki's like, okay, Kagura, what are we gonna do? What's your training schedule? She's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the mountains. He's like, that's been done before. Everyone goes to the mountains. What are you gonna do in the mountains? I'm gonna fight a bear with nature and stuff. Oh, you're gonna fight a bear? Oh, that's really unique. It's really funny how they kind of make fun of a lot of the shonen tropes.
I think somebody told me about that exact scene.
It loves shonen a lot. It really does. Like, Gintama loves shonen titles because there's always reference and always talks about them and say how everything is different from each other or something. Because even even there was some random Dragon Ball commentary like, you're just not gonna amount to anything. You're just gonna be a Yamcha. Like, no, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm Tien. I'm Tien more than Yamcha.
Gotta aim high.
It's great.
That Yamcha.
No one wants to be Yamcha.
Aww.
Nobody wants to be Yamcha.
Well, somebody wants to be Mr. Satan.
Hero brought up an interesting idea though.
What's
a while ago. Is it worse to be Yamcha, or is it worse to be Sakura?
Oh. I mean, Yamcha gets bitches, so I want to be him.
I mean, Sakura got her Sasuke penis though.
At the end, yeah. Spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I assumed everyone knew.
You didn't read the big chapter that was all over YouTube.
Alright, man.
I'm sorry.
Follow YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, man.
Oh my God!
You must be a ninja if you were able to dodge all those spoilers up until this point. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
I think it was funny when Naruto was ending. People were freaking out, like, "What are we gonna do now? What will happen?"
My life had meaning.
You can read. There's stuff.
Oh man, that's funny.
I'm watching other shows.
Dumbasses.
Well, you get too fanboyed up on anything, I guess. What's the gay Korra hype that was in the comments? I don't know what that means.
Oh, speaking of the Korra's last Airbender, because what happened at the ending? I guess Korra and Asami, they're going to the spirit realm as a vacation, and you see them holding hands, and everyone suspected, oh my God, it's Korra Asami. They shipped 2 girls together.
I don't
get it.
it.
Even confirmed, it was hinted at.
Yeah. One of the creators, the Brian Konetsuko, whatever, he actually went on his Tumblr and said that yes, Korasami is canon. Like, he made like a whole blog post.
Oh, okay. I just thought they was like, just being girls. Just
hey man,
girls just want to have fun. Isn't that what they said?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I dropped Korra like 3 episodes in, so I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I have not watched a single episode, so I'm way behind.
Book 3 is
the thoughts. Like, I'm a big fan of the first series, and I've heard like 2 very different opinions about Korra. Either it's amazing or it sucks, and I'm like, probably someone between there. But I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be disappointed either way. It's either not going to be as great or as bad as I have to be.
Probably somewhere in the middle. But,
I'm like, I just don't care. I've got other things to do. I'm watching Mad Men right now. It's a better way to spend my time. So,
I heard that show was fucking brilliant. I need to watch that show.
Honestly, I'm like, it was really slow to start off, but like the last couple episodes have just been, it's getting good. It's getting good. Oh, Zoro.
Yes.
House of Cards, right?
House of Cards, man.
February. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm only 8 episodes in, so I can't really. I've been.
Get caught up.
Get caught up. I'm trying. I started watching House of Cards, and then I, for some reason, had the urge to go rewatch Heroes. I don't know why.
Heroes.
I liked Heroes a lot, and I was like, hey, I don't remember a lot of that. Let's rewatch it.
Well, you see, there's season 1, and then there's everything else.
The season 1 just ended. I'm like, okay, I think that's where it pretty much goes downhill from there. Yeah, cause
Oh man.
Yeah. That was,
Okay.
exactly.
Any other questions, guys? Let's get on.
I think Rick said, "What's your favorite movie of 2014?" Good question.
That I've seen so far.
Yeah, this year.
So far, I'll tell you one.
This year, it came out this year.
Seen so pretty much.
I saw like fucking 4 movies this year of 2014.
Oh come on, man. That's actually really hard. My favorite movie this year is actually a movie that a lot of you guys probably haven't heard of. It's this Irish movie. It's called Calvary. It's about this preacher that lives on an island, and he gets one of his people in his congregation come up to one day and say, "I know you're a good person, but I'm going to kill you." And we watch like the week of his life as he tries to basically deal with all these people, and he tries to figure out how he's supposed to deal with this person that's going to kill him. Because the guy apparently wants to kill a priest because he was raped by a priest. It was probably the best movie of the year.
Was it an independent film?
It was. I don't know if it was independent, but it was Irish, so it was foreign. It was like in art house theaters, so wasn't real big, but more mainstream movies. I mean, probably Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it was fantastic.
I saw it.
Really good.
That wasn't my favorite film though, but one of my favorite films had to be the Get On Up.
The James Brown movie was pretty
good. Yeah, James Brown movie, man, and Chadwick Boseman. God damn, man.
Good.
Dude is fucking amazing, man. He don't look like James Brown, but he actually captured the essence.
That guy is going to be typecast as playing every major historical African American guy for the rest of his life.
Exactly. He's going to be Black Panther, so it's like, go.
What about you guys? You got any favorite movies for the year?
Cap 2 is up there.
Really? Winter Soldier.
That
was good though. That was good.
Cap 2 was very good. Yeah.
X-Men was up there.
I like Spider-Man a lot, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spider-Man that's probably the best Spidey movie, I'd say.
I really liked it. I thought Electro was.
And then I also liked Godzilla too. That's just
really
Godzilla was kind of disappointing for me.
Where was Godzilla most of the movie, man? Where was he? Where the fuck was it?
Like, see,
they were like following him the whole movie. He wasn't doing shit. They were just kind of following the helicopter.
That's most Godzilla movies, though. Like, if you watch like the Mothra one or the King Ghidorah one,
I just hated the fact that they baited us with fucking Walter White. Like he's gonna be in the movie. Walter White, and then they fucking kill him. Kill his ass off like 30 minutes in, and then leave us with this boring ass actors that can't act for shit. That we don't care about.
You don't like Kick-Ass? You don't think he can carry a movie?
No. Boring, dude. Boring.
I know
okay, look, I'll say this about Godzilla. I think it had some good things about it, but seriously, like, really, Bryan Cranston should have been in that movie more. Like, first of all. But, like, okay, I get what they were doing, but I knew it was questioned because the director of that movie, he's done one other movie before that. It was called Monsters. And do you know what the movie was mostly about? 2 people running around in the middle of a jungle while there are giant monsters around them. You barely see the monsters. So you knew that was going to be his thing. So, I mean, I'm sorry. The best part of the movie is Godzilla fighting, which is like, what, 5 minutes?
Pretty much, yeah.
The best part of that movie is when he takes his head and just like shoots his beam inside his throat.
His mouth, yeah, that was awesome.
That was
awesome. Head and everything like a beast.
That was so great.
The best part of the whole movie.
That was so great.
More of that in the
Exactly.
King of the motherfucking monsters.
If there was any doubt, and but hey, they're getting sequels, so maybe they'll do better next time.
And also, Japan is making Toei, the film that makes Godzilla. They're making another Godzilla movie.
Oh yeah. The Japanese are releasing another one finally too. That's pretty awesome. It'll probably be better. Not more Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, I don't know. Like. Interstellar would have been my favorite.
You like Interstellar?
If it wasn't for that shitty ass ending.
Dude, that ending where love transcends, we just break time.
It just made no sense, that ending. I'm sorry. It was so stupid, that ending. Like it had so much going for it up until that ending where I'm just gonna randomly jump into a black hole. Why not? Fuck it, let's do it.
Did you like how he wrote the message of don't find me, and she still goes and finds him?
Yeah. What? Exactly. It was just silly.
I'm gonna literally tap through time. Like, Gotta tap through it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was just so dumb. It was just so dumb. So many questions in the movie.
The coolest thing about Interstellar was
What's that?
the robots.
Yeah, the little robot things.
The robots were pretty cool.
I mean, I like most stuff about that movie. It's just the ending really fucked it over. It really left a bad taste in my mouth. And people love that ending. Like, it was so emotional. I cried. It was so beautiful. Like, no, motherfucker, I got a brain. All right.
Let me take this. Let me take this conversation. Like, the movie that I liked, it was manly as fuck, even though it was animated and it was Mexican. It's Book of Life.
Oh, Book of Life? You like that one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
Dude, it was so Mexican to the core. I was like, they were showing like the Mexicans were the manliest people in the world.
You know what the best part of that was for me though? Remember the part where he like fights the bull, but he actually kind of like tames it, and that part was awesome.
Oh, yeah, Book of Life was pretty. The idea of the whole family aspect of it, and then the deals with the death figures and all that. It's just like the overall concept and the designs, everything. It's been a while since I actually liked the movie that much.
Yeah, that was
and that one resonated with me like a lot.
That's a good one. Yeah, that was decent. Any other ones you guys saw? You probably have seen them.
I saw and Ninja Turtles.
What's it called?
Ninja Turtles. Oh God.
No. No.
I can tell you something about that movie, man. As a person who's not a fan, I thought the movie was okay.
You don't like the Ninja Turtles?
No, I thought it was an okay film.
Well,
it wasn't nothing like groundbreaking or special.
It wasn't much worse than the new Transformers movie, I'll tell you that.
I saw the new Transformers movie and I fucking hated it.
Of course you did.
Yeah. What about, I was going to say, Planet of the Apes. I like that.
Oh, the new one? Yeah, that was good. Great animation. Great animation.
Yeah.
Any circus needs to get an Oscar. Seriously.
Didn't have one? He plays like all the fucking like little monster dudes.
Yeah,
and he's CGI
good, man.
He's good. No, he's really good. No,
he's really good. Skills.
Yeah.
I really want to watch the new Hobbit though.
Oh, I just saw that recently.
I was supposed to go today to go see it, and I didn't do it.
It's pretty good. You guys should like it, like Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Yes.
All right, very nice. I've seen the other two. Looking forward to it. But you know what Ninja Turtles movie did right that Godzilla didn't? It had enough of the turtles and it got it right. You know, I mean, I feel like that's how I feel like. It got the turtles down packed at the very least. The characters sucked.
Well, you're right. The turtles were like the one thing about that movie which was good, which I guess is the most important thing.
But the movie was crap. The movie was crap, though. I agree. But I never expected the plot to be any good, so maybe that's my low expectations.
Ninja Turtles. Yeah, exactly.
Once I saw the Michael Bay tag with him producing it, I knew the movie plot wasn't going to be amazing. But you got the turtles down at least, so that's something.
All right, guys. Like 50 million explosions and ass and titties everywhere.
That's what sells in cinema today.
For some reason, Megan Fox is wearing a shirt the whole movie. I don't know why.
Oh, that was the big negative.
But I think someone commented, like the movie you were talking about, Merlin, for your favorite movie of the year. Is it kind of like Sleepers? Because I love Sleepers.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good comparison.
Oh, we forgot about the Raid 2.
Oh, the Raid 2.
Yeah.
Oh God, the Raid 2, amazing.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it was a great movie.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I like the Raid 2 better than the Raid 1. And Raid 2, I'm gonna say this. I'm not an expert, but that is the best martial arts movie I've ever seen.
Whoa.
Ever. The best?
Yes.
That's one of the best. It's one of the best.
The fights in that movie are just so good. They're so good.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out now.
Yeah, same here.
I've been slacking on the martial art movies.
Yeah.
All right. Any other good questions? Anything anime related, perhaps?
Someone.
I did see one about favorite sayings. Oh wait. Hold on. I got two questions. One is the what are our favorite sayings. The other one is the favorite JoJo character that's not part of the Joestar family.
Oh.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar.
I like Caesar.
Wait, man.
There you
go. Kakyoin. I like Kakyoin. I like Okuyasu from Part 4.
My favorite's always been Abdul. He's awesome. He's got the Firebird, man.
He's pretty awesome. Though him coming back was really, Well, yeah.
Spoiler. Man, just take it that way, man. It's
Spoiler.
like,
Yeah, I forgot the spoiler. The anime didn't get it to that part yet. Shit.
No.
no, they did. Well,
Didn't get back to the. Never mind. Forget I say anything.
well, I don't know.
OVAs have been around forever.
Everybody haven't read the manga, so.
Everybody.
A lot of people only watching the anime.
Spoilers. People in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure die horribly all the time.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Maybe part 4, but that's a different story.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Fucking
Because I'm
Gyro.
thinking, well, when it comes to shit, because I'm thinking of villains. The character that comes to my head first is like Kita, Dio, Cars. But
Yeah.
if I'm talking side characters, man, I don't
Gyro.
know.
Gyro. You don't
Gyro's cool. I'm thinking between like Polnareff, Kakyoin.
Corner.
Hey, listen, Hero, you're good as long as you don't say fucking Narazia, okay? If you don't say Narazia, you can say everyone else.
Can I say Dio?
I'm not
Does
gonna
that
say
count?
Narazia, man.
Well, Dio has Jonathan's body, so kind of is a Joestar in a weird way.
You kind of have
And
to.
Right.
yeah, so fuck Narazia and fuck Fugo. Fuck, as long as you don't say those two, you're good.
No, because in part 5, the characters I like were Bruno and Mista.
No love for Speedwagon Hero?
Oh shit! What am I on about?
King
Yeah,
of Exposition.
yeah, motherfucking Speedwagon. He's the
I mean,
commentator.
he's like the primary financier, the whole operation.
Yeah,
Come
he's
on.
a legacy for the Joestar family, man. He helps their family for generations out of the kindness of heart, friendship for Jonathan Joestar, man. I mean, they would have been fucked without Speedwagon and all the other parts, especially in part 6, especially there. They needed them there.
What if you guys had your own personal Speedwagon? Actually, you do. It's called a car. Oh.
Damn.
But yeah, Speedwagon. I guess Speedwagon is the who I'm going for. Okay.
Should have had his own children, man.
Because if we're talking about like the best friends or like the allies for the Joestars, I mean, there's always William Antonio Cepelli.
Cepelli.
Oh, also, I love Stroheim, man. Stroheim is so great. I'm sorry, fucking. I never thought I loved Nazis before, but that guy.
You didn't
I just loved his enthusiasm. I don't know why. It was just so fucking awesome. I just don't know why.
Nazis in anime are just.
They're the ones.
He's a great Nazi, man. I'm sorry. He's a great Nazi.
That's the question.
Dude, there's another Nazi. There's 2 other Nazis that I like, and I shouldn't be proud of it. There's 2 other characters. Like, one is Brocken Jr. from Kiniko Man. The other one is the Rao Nazi from Fist of the Blue Sky.
I just don't get it.
Nazi Rao, man. Imagine that. Nazi fucking Rao.
I try not to imagine that.
So wait, Hero.
I'll send you a picture.
All right, I want to understand now. There's something good about Fist of the Blue Sky?
Yeah.
The final fight.
Like after you get like 100-some chapters, like the rest,
only once you get 100 chapters in, yeah. Follow me. That's dedication to Hokuto no Ken. That's dedication.
Yes, I am dedicated. It paid off. It paid off.
I guess.
The final fight I'd say is arguably better than Kenshiro vs. Ro. That's just
yeah. The final fight is like ridiculously better.
Wow. I guess that is worth it.
People want to know. People want to know about the DBZ movie. Want to talk about that? The new information we've gotten about it.
It's always going to be, the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's looking to be pretty good.
How can it be good? Goku's not even going to go Super Saiyan in the movie.
Well, think about it. He's just so OP. He doesn't even have to anymore.
We don't have a reason why he doesn't go. The rumor is that apparently Frieza, because Shenron can grant more than a wish now, Frieza's gonna wish for no more Super Saiyans.
That would make sense. Actually.
That would be interesting.
That's very clever, actually.
Didn't we see Gohan go Super Saiyan?
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to talk about that. So the thing was, because like when the Battle of Gods trailer came out, Gohan went Super Saiyan in that also, and a fan took to Twitter and he tweeted at the scriptwriter at the time, Yusuke Watanabe, like, "Why is Gohan Super Saiyan?" And basically Yusuke said that, or Watanabe said that I'm not really supposed to say this, but Gohan does not go Super Saiyan in the movie at that particular moment. He only goes Super Saiyan when they do like the whole God ritual because it needs 5 and all that. So that's pretty much what I assume that's what they're going to do over here in this movie also.
Well, I mean, obviously he's so powerful he doesn't really need to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was assuming. Like he's so much stronger than Frieza. Like even if Frieza does come back, he's exponentially weaker than Goku. Maybe Goku doesn't even need to go Super Saiyan against him. Could that be a possibility?
I mean, yeah, your base level could be powerful enough he doesn't necessarily have.
But like, remember when Beerus, like when he first saw Goku on the King Kai planet, and he was like poking him and stuff, and then he was like, "You can't beat Frieza as you are right now," and then he transformed. He's like, "Oh, okay, looks like your Super Saiyan forms aren't really hot air, a bag of hot air." Remember? Yeah. So. It's implied that
like his base form. So wait, is that Beerus' form of training? I think releasing Frieza, because that's a dick move.
I don't. Well, Beerus. Well, it's Frieza's henchmen that are reviving him, not Beerus himself. Remember?
That's right. It's the two.
What the fuck were these henchmen all these years ago?
The thing is, it's like the Imperial remnants in Star Wars. There's still. I guess the Empire did not dissolve when King Cold was killed, but we only saw like 30 guys in that ship. I mean, Trump's just like, oh, that'll take care of the evil. Don't have to worry about that.
But what about King Cold?
Yeah, but who the fuck would want to goddamn resurrect Frieza? That's like, he's probably a horrible ass leader. Like anytime that they fucked up, like they make his coffee a little too hot, he fucking melts their brains.
What was that one guy? The one guy in the anime came and gave him bad news, and Frieza just looked at him and he exploded like.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like Frieza, the one guy that's a worse boss than Darth Vader.
And they want him back? Like, stupid.
Maybe they're like his most devoted followers. Like, yeah, man, we just love seeing Frieza naked in the shower.
He doesn't even got anything. What do you mean naked in the shower? He's got nothing to look at.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, that's all I know. But like seriously though, I'm really hype about that movie because it might actually have like a legitimately really fleshed out story because it's the first DBZ movie. Not only is it canon, it's 2 hours long. It's full feature length. That's more than like a Bleach or a One Piece movie. That's
definitely
that's good. That's really good.
That is good.
So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they put some pictures in the chat for the Nazi route, so take a look.
The blue sky.
I also like the new outfits that they're wearing. Even Gohan, even though he looks like a nerd, but that's just kind of like his character now.
Yeah, that's just him, man.
Yeah.
He still kick all our asses, so it's like, hey, man.
Vegeta's little black vest is pretty boss, though. Can't lie.
Black vest.
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
You know, I feel like he should rock the pink, man. That was always his best.
Dude, the Batman shirt should totally be like an alternate costume in games. Oh man.
Maybe it'll
Batman.
Batman. He's a
Batman.
remember the Gintama episode talking about that where?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The piece.
Yeah. Ichikawa was like. And Kagura was like, Bulma probably did all of Vegeta's shopping, but he definitely bought that pink Batman shirt on his own.
That's good.
One of the episodes is literally called, I think it was, the name of one of the Gintama episodes was, I think it was Women Love Vegeta, but guys like Goku
Piccolo.
or something like that. Oh, Piccolo, yeah.
No, it was the other way around. It was the other way around. It was the...
No, I'm pretty sure it was Women Like Vegeta, and then guys.
I know the other character they said was Piccolo. They said Piccolo for the other side.
Yeah. It was girls like Vegeta, guys like Piccolo. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, are they implying that it's just they look up to them, or they're into them?
Well, here's the thing: they were totally roasting Vegeta as a bad character, like as a bad husband.
And not as a bad character, as kind of a bad individual. Yeah. I'm pretty sure in that episode didn't fucking Gintoki get like the Vegeta hair with the
yeah, he did. Yeah, he got the widow's peak and all that.
The widow's peak. That was great.
I was looking at a Crunchyroll article, and these women in Japan were wishing for the top 9 anime characters that they wish that were real, so that they could like date them and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Vegeta was number 2. Vegeta was
number 2.
Who's number one? Who's number one?
Who would want to marry Vegeta?
No, they want
Horrible
to date
person.
him. They want to date him.
Or even dating him, like he can
They
murder
want to
you.
experience his manliness.
I'm surprised on both of like this is
giant ass forehead of it.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a just a proof
He's
of the.
like 4'8", got giant widow's peak, and he can murder you at any time.
But Vegeta's always had like a lot of like fangirls anyways. So.
Because he's so, manly.
Who's number one? Who's number one?
Prince, don't forget.
Yeah. Number one was Lupin, and number two was Vegeta. Yeah.
Really? No, Lupin's third. Okay, Lupin. That makes sense though. He's a ladies' man.
That's there.
We were talking about this before the stream. Why doesn't Fujiko just give him the fucking vagina, man? Come on. He's been after
That's the point.
25 years.
That's the point. It's one of the underlying plots. It's the pursuit. He can never quite get there.
No.
Oh man, that sounds like a bitch.
She's a tease, man.
From hell.
She's on a pedestal. On a pedestal.
Going for the best. I'm just saying, like, he's done everything for that woman. Just a terrible human being she is.
Never enough.
We were talking about the opening, actually, and like a magical kind of vagina box comes out with a glove and punches Lupin when he tries to jump on her. And we have no idea where it comes from. Is it coming out of the bed? Does anybody remember that from the opening?
Yeah. Well, she's a spy, so she's got it tucked away, and you know where it is. It didn't come out of nowhere. You know
I'm
where it is.
going with the Batman belt that she has. I don't know. I don't know. It's just random stuff.
Merlin, click the link. I just put the Gintama Vegeta pic.
Let's see.
What the fuck? That is. He actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He's got the widow's peak. That's great. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. I like it.
Shit.
Oh man, that's actually pretty good. That's great.
Okay.
What else we got?
Comments.
What
are your thoughts on the show Supernatural?
My girlfriend likes it.
I've seen like 5 episodes. It's okay.
That show's to season 5, man. So
it's like okay. I mean, it's cheesy, but I mean, it's not bad. Has anybody ever seen the anime? Actually,
no.
Supernatural has an anime?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Got like 26 episodes of anime. That's how popular it is.
God damn. I've never watched it though, so.
Yeah. It's okay.
It tries to take itself seriously and not take itself seriously at the same time. Yeah. And that's weird. I never know how to feel about it. Like, am I supposed to be scared? Am I not supposed to be scared? Am I supposed to... I don't know, because, like, in the beginning, it sets kind of a tone like, this is going to be a dark show, like, the girlfriend gets killed, like, the first episode, second episode. And then after that, it just kind of seems like an episodic journey through dealing with these people's problems. But in the end, they're always going to be okay. It's just... but they try to make it suspenseful.
Well, especially now because there's 11 seasons.
Yeah, I'm only 5 episodes in and I feel this. I can't imagine 11 seasons in trying to what to feel, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of people like it though. Like on the websites, it's like one of the highest rated TV shows.
Yeah, I noticed it's still going really strong. It's like not dropping at the ratings at all. Pretty weird. Unlike that.
Speaking of TV shows, I have a question. Out of the 3 comic book shows that are going on right now with Gotham, Flash, and Arrow, which do you think is the best and why?
Arrow.
Arrow. I might have to go with Arrow too.
Probably. I don't know actually. I mean, Arrow's probably like the best in terms of plot development, seriously. But in regards to being like a comic book adaptation, Flash is probably the best.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking that when both Arrow and Flash are done, that Flash is going to be the best out of the not only better than Arrow.
Flash is like still kind of cheesy, but it's really like staying true to the comics, and it's watchable. So I think the problem with Arrow is that they really messed up Oliver Queen's character, so I can't really get behind it. They just made him Batman, you know.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's different, I feel like because I don't really read like a whole lot of Arrow comics, I don't feel like I get turned off by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
especially like the mid-season finale that just happened. Oh, man.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see that, Merlin?
I have not been watching.
Oh, Merlin.
Oh, you got it.
Merlin.
Well, if you guys want me to, I'll catch up on it, I guess.
Just for the mid-season finale, I mean, is just for that.
With
just for that. I want to say stuff, but I don't want to spoil, so
I'll consider. Well, I like a Green Arrow a lot, so it's iffy for me. But I'll tell you one thing for sure, though. Gotham sucks, and I'll stand by that. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care.
Oh man!
Yeah, why does it suck, bro? What happened?
Let's get into this, Merlin.
What didn't happen? The characters are all wrong. It's horribly acted. It's horribly paced. Everybody is like completely thrown in with these random references. I mean, gee, her name is Ivy. Wonder who the hell she is. I mean, they treat the audience like they're dumb. I mean, if you know nothing about Batman, I guess you'll like it, but their two main.
Who doesn't know about Batman? Come on.
Exactly. Their two main characters are Gordon, okay, and it just they make him incompetent. I'm sorry. Yes, Gordon's incompetent. Gordon's incompetent, and Bullock's all wrong. It's just it's horrible. There's a villain. There is a villain.
You don't like the Penguin? I think at least the Penguin is pretty good.
The Penguin's okay, but he's wrong too. No, really. There's a villain. There is a main villain, okay, named Fish Mooney, who we're supposed to take seriously, and Falcone, okay, who is like the main crime boss, okay, offers to help, fix everything.
Okay.
Show's dumb. Show is dumb. Okay, I'm no. I dropped that to
main problem I have with that, like, in the latest episode, we see. Sorry.
I didn't see it.
Oh, sorry. But like in the latest episode, like Bruce and Catwoman know each other as kids. It just seems so random. Like, why? Yeah. Why would they be hanging out?
They keep interjecting Bruce Wayne into the story just to make sure it's a Batman show.
Yeah.
Right.
He is ham-fisted in there every damn episode. And all these villains are all established like 10 years before Batman's even Batman. He should be off training. It's stupid. It's really stupid. Sorry.
That takes away the concept, like, did Batman create these villains? But no, I mean...
No, they were all there. They were all completely there.
If they're all there, then Batman didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, like, Arrow's okay and Flash is pretty good, but Gotham sucks. I mean... Fuck.
My problem with Flash is a lot. I mean, Flash has a lot of the same problems, though. Like, it seems like they kind of just make up a lot of things that are going on. That's going on. Like, everything has to do with the accident that happened with the particle accelerator. Which is that the case in the comics? Did every single supervillain get created because of the particle accelerator?
They're kind of trying to make it a more consistent, but I guess like in Ultimate Spider-Man, everything is basically connected to like the super soldier serum. Like all of Spider-Man's villains with it. It's kind of like everything they're doing in the movies now. It's a much closer world. So that's what they're doing in Flash, which honestly makes more sense because in the comics he just got hit by a bolt of lightning when he was holding a chemical and he became the Flash. So yeah, yeah. So like, and which was part of his destiny. So yeah, honestly, they're doing it better. They're at least trying to make it cohesive.
All right.
That and you should watch the Captain Cold episode because
Captain Cold episode. Captain Cold's awesome.
Yeah, he kicked ass.
I just think it's kind of bullshit. He can't outrun a freeze beam when he can outrun bullets. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's the Flash. He's not exactly the most consistent superhero. I mean, gee, I get hit by a freaking like rock, but I can bend time.
It's just like and one problem I have with Flash. I love Flash. Don't get me wrong. It's just like every episode kind of structured the same. Where they find an enemy, they realize that he killed somebody or something. They go to fight him, he loses, he comes back, they figure out how to beat him, and then they beat him.
Sounds
and
like
that's the episode.
Oh,
yeah, that's the episode. Dang.
Hey, Merlin.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody named Sonic Z?
I know Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, never mind, man. Because some dude kept messaging me 3 times like, hey, man, can you send me the link to Merlin's stream? I don't even know who the fuck it is.
I have no idea who that is.
Sonic Z.
I have never heard of Sonic Z, but you're free to comment Z. Yeah, but there's only one Z here. It's these three. No, but honestly, Zoro, I'm not going to say Flash is brilliantly written. I don't really like that much either. I don't like any of the new TV shows that much. But but I will admit, they're not that great. But I'll forgive it a little bit because they're on the CW. So what the fuck can you expect?
I know my expectations.
And secondly, I'm a really hardcore DC fan. You know this, so I hard for me. Okay, but I'm happy. I'm happy that it's getting more people into the comics and people are liking DC. And I feel like that at least the shows are doing better than the movies are gonna do, which are gonna be fucking hard.
So? You think that the TV shows gonna be better than even the movies? I mean, I know DC movies in the
Well, let's put it this way: their next plan of attack after Batman versus Superman is the Suicide Squad. So yeah, I think they got some questionable game plans there. I think it's like a metaphor for like Warner Brothers. They want to kill themselves. They want to kill their franchise before they get started. Let's see. Okay, let's see. All right. Well, you see, guys, Marvel did it this way. Okay, we're going to introduce Guardians of the Galaxy after 5 years of establishing major heroes. We don't just like jump in with all the Justice League in one movie and say, hey, we can be cool. We can have the Suicide Squad. Yeah. You guys want to see the Joker as a hero? Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
You kidding me?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Are you kidding me? No, I don't even care. I don't even care.
Well, I'm curious, Merlin. I never ever asked you about this. What are your thoughts on the Nolan Superman film? Then it's been a while. I know it's an old movie, but
Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Man of Steel. I have mixed feelings about it. Like I'm really happy we got a really good guy to play Superman, and there are some really strong aspects. Like I think it's a much better movie than Superman Returns, which is like
not saying much.
I know it's not saying much, but it's still much better. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It's just the problem. The problem with all the Nolan movies, and I'm really DCM as a whole for the whole marketing campaign, they're trying to make everything so dark. Like literally, not just even like the thematics and the context, the way they shoot the movie. That Superman movie was so dark. Like it's so gloomy. Superman is supposed to be uplifting, so they're getting Batman does not equal success. I guarantee you. I mean, look at even the shows. Look at Arrow. Look at Flash. They're trying to be darker. They're trying to be grittier. Like, look, with the exception of there are dark storylines in DC, but not every character is Batman. Okay, you can be fun like Marvel. Marvel's successful because they're fun. Okay, and then they go dark. Right. So have fun. You got colorful, crazy characters. Stop trying to be Batman. It's just wrong. Okay.
I always go back to the scene where like the father's like, where Superman tries to say like, should I have let those kids drown? And maybe.
You know, like, what the fuck? The thing is, Pa Kent would never have said that ever in the comics. Ever.
Maybe let those kids drown.
That is Superman's foundation there. I know they're trying to be gritty, but like, that is wrong. That's his dad. That's where he gets his values from. Superman would never have a doubt about saving somebody.
Right. The only way I could accept a lot of the things that happened in the movie, like all those civilians, there was so many civilians that probably got killed in the crossfire.
No. Actually, like the whole massive fight scene, I don't care about that. That was awesome. That's the best Dragon Ball Z fight we've had in the movie so far.
But, maybe fucking civilians were killed. But my point is, like, if that kind of changed the way he and him having to kill, kill Zod at the end of the movie. Maybe that kind of transforms him in the next film and makes him kind of like reevaluate things.
A lot of people had problems with that. I actually thought him killing Zod was fine because really, what choice did he have?
No choice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he had no choice.
So I mean, I was fine with that. That was, and he obviously felt bad about it. He was killing the last of his own people, But there's a theory that in the next movie, Batman's actually going to get vengeance on him because he got out of control. So that's the idea. If they establish that, that could work. But I really am hoping this movie will be good. I really am. But like literally, flip a coin, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Seriously, what do you think, Hero?
I don't know. At this point, it sounds like that the DC animated universe is just better altogether.
Well, it's always been so much better.
Well, I know. I mean, think about it. They even had their own Batman, Superman episodes. Even like, if you take the Justice League episodes, for example, that's the best way to describe. That is the Justice League, okay?
Yeah. Like, if you look, when all else fails, if these movies fail, just watch the Justice League. You're fine. You got the back.
Go back to the 2000s.
I just don't understand how like an animated series can nail something so nice, so well, and then a TV like with all this movie and backing a movie can't accomplish the same exact thing. I don't
Because they
understand
don't
it.
have Bruce Timm. They don't have Bruce Timm on their team.
Yeah, like in all honesty, the thing is, I don't want to like just say we focus on this one group of writers, but Bruce Timm and his team, they not only loved the comics, they knew what the fans liked, and they took their time, they thought things out. They made characters that were considered to be lame. They made Booster Gold cool. Do you know how impossible that is? These guys should be doing everything DC, because some people have even said that, and I would agree, the stuff in the DCAU is better than most stuff in DC Comics.
Damn.
You know, it's true. It really is. It's true. Oh, hey, Shop. What's up?
Hey, Shop.
Hey.
I have to say, like, the Flashpoint movie was probably better than the comic. I think the Flashpoint comic was a little too fast-paced for my liking.
Well,
but the movie.
Flashpoint's a decent storyline overall. I thought the movie got pretty dark and violent, but I liked the movie. It wasn't bad. I liked the origin for that. The problem is, Flashpoint kind of created something which is so much worse, and that's called the New 52. And and the New 52 is the product for these new movies we're getting, because these are the geniuses that decided, hey, let's do our first Justice League movie, but instead of having the Martian Manhunter, the one core member of the group in there, we're going to replace him with Cyborg, because he's in the comics right now. What?
Cyborg.
I mean, Cyborg's cool, don't get me wrong, but what?
Hey, man. Still not Teen Titans hype, man.
Dude, it's obvious. Yeah. We know the reason why they picked Cyborg, just because of the racial thing, to spread.
John Stewart.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Just go with
problem solved.
There. That's
didn't
why
they say something like? Didn't they say that the Martian Manhunter wasn't recognizable? Someone said something. I'm pretty sure someone.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. The people. One of the key writers, in charge of DC, said, I don't know the exact quote. It was like, we're not going to put the Martian Manhunter in the comics anymore because he's not recognizable. He doesn't have a fan base, and anybody that likes him has never gotten laid. This is one of the writers that said this. Right. That guy got fired, by the way. He also said that Wonder Woman was I don't know, a completely shitty character. What the fuck is this guy doing running DC Comics? I mean, he obviously hates it. So I don't know, but I think it was Jeff Johns or something. I don't know.
Yeah, small cape or something. I don't know.
But this is what I'm talking about. The people that are running the company don't like what they're writing or the fans, so they obviously shouldn't be in charge of it. That's just my theory. But anyway, it hurts to be a DC fan, people. Welcome to my life.
That was the episode of Merlin.
Okay, but that was enough ranting for me. Please just
tune in next time. See what Merlin said.
We can talk about something else.
Let him next time. He'll rant about Marvel. No, you probably won't.
No, I don't like ranting. It takes up too much.
No, you're gonna be praising instead.
Time. Yeah, I want to be praising. Let's talk about that new Dragon Ball Z movie. Yeah.
But nobody ain't seen it yet, so how?
I don't care. I'm gonna say it's great. Pretend for now. I'm not worried about it. I think
it'll be. No, it should be good. It should be good.
It should be fun.
It should.
What was interesting about that was the guy I was following for Jump Festa said that because only Masako Nozawa and Ryusuke Nakao appeared at the panel, and they hadn't recorded. No dialogue has been recorded for the movie yet, which is kind of crazy since it's only 5 months away.
Well, they can probably do some audio work pretty quickly on it.
Pretty quickly, yeah.
These characters,
good, but the thing is, I always thought that in Japan they do the same thing as America, where they would do the lines first and dub over the voice, but apparently that's not the case over there.
Huh. No. I was watching it was a Funimation video, and they were talking about like how voice acting is different, or dubbing anime is different in America, and how it's different in Japan. And basically, in Japan, they'll get like the voice cast together, and they'll all share like 1 or 2 or 3 microphones, and then they'll all speak like in one go. But when they dub an anime in America, they get the voice actor in like separate booths, and they have them record like their characters' lines.
I've seen One Piece videos where you see like all the entire cast of voice actors all in one shot. I thought it was like a special thing that they were doing, They were just doing a regular episode,
Right.
and they were all in one room together doing the lines one by one.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I imagine that'd be a lot harder to do when you have to your turn, you have to speak in turn, you know what I'm saying? It must be a lot harder to do.
Well, it's like any other kind of like stage play or movie. You want to try and have the actors together to feed off the emotions. Because I mean, if you just have people in separate rooms, separate times, it's like I have to read my lines and try to imagine the content of everything around me. So that's probably much more difficult.
That's true.
What if you're Vin Diesel and you're playing as Groot and all you just say is "I am Groot"? So
I'm pretty sure I've seen interviews where he says like there was someone directing him saying that you have to be sad when you say "I'm Groot," you have to be angry when you say "I'm Groot." You know.
But most shot ever, man.
Vin Diesel's a good voice actor, and you know what's awesome about that is that he actually recorded that like a bunch of different languages for like the world.
Yeah, I saw that on the.
You know what's awesome about Vin Diesel? He voiced the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Iron Giant. I love that movie. So, yes.
Man, like, you stay, I go. That quote stays
man.
forever with me.
No. The one to be Superman, dude. The one to be Superman. Flying that missile.
They blew him up, man. They blew him up.
That movie's beautiful, man.
Did you know actually that the Iron Giant's ending was changed?
Really?
Because people that last part at the end was added because people thought that kids couldn't handle it. But I think it cheapens the story a little bit.
A little, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with a bunch of kid-friendly films that they pull their punches when it comes to deaths, like especially towards the end. Like even the most recent film, Big Hero 6, they pull their punch. Like,
oh, dude,
you can't do that.
You couldn't kill the Big Hero though. He was so cute.
I know, but the thing is,
Some of the best anime movies ever.
Baymax was so adorable. He was such a.
They killed off Hero's brother though, so they didn't pull.
Hey, spoilers, man! Come on.
I didn't see the movie, by the way. Thanks, Hero. Thanks a lot.
You ruined it for him. You ruined it for him.
I didn't know.
Hey man, we've been out for months, man. They don't know.
Like, let's think about some of our movies that when we were kids that we watched that were really good because of the fact that they had some depressing moments, like Bambi, Lion King. What in this day and age, if Lion King was made, Mufasa would be okay at the end. He'd come back like, "Hey guys, I'm okay. I was just sleeping the whole time."
I was playing a prank on you. I wanted to see how long you'd go. He disappears.
I'm telling you, like, there's a reason why those movies are such impactful movies because of things like that, you know.
They don't treat they treat audiences accordingly, you know. They teach them about the world.
Like even the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the beginning of the movie, like the mom dies.
There's a lot of death in Disney movies, like.
Oh yeah, Disney doesn't play around.
They don't.
Run off some Kingdom Hearts there. Is that what's going on, guys?
Almost every main character has at least one parent that has died or is missing or is just never explained.
In Disney, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Like who is Goofy's wife? Because he has a son.
Oh, what? Goofy? I don't think he's entered the
I know, and who did it with Goofy to have a son? That's the bigger question.
Isn't there what the Goof Troop show wasn't? Didn't he have a wife?
No.
He was always single dad.
Oh, he was a single dad. And
I mean, if it was like an adopted son, that would make sense. But I don't. There was no.
They look very similar though.
It's divorce, man.
Goofy's divorced. His wife. Didn't Donald have a girl that he was with?
Yeah, Donald.
Donald was crazy.
Yeah.
And Mickey Mouse had Minnie. You know. Like.
Yeah. So Goofy's just lonely.
Goofy probably paid someone a lot of money, and he's like, "Yuck."
Wow, that's not a great line.
I just got a visual.
No, the internet. Oh no.
I got one.
Moving on. No more.
Goofy. Jojo, give it
Oh no. That's so wrong.
Look, I can watch hentai. I don't have to hear this, okay?
Oh, no.
That's what you're doing.
Well, at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No.
Congrats on
the point is
Disney.
They go to fucked up areas.
You know what's really sad though is that I actually think that to like the person that really doesn't view anime, sadly that's the first thing they think of is hentai. That's what they think like anime is. It's their whole impression.
Anime's not helping with some of the shit that they're putting out.
Well, no, they're not. But
And that's why I really like that video you made, Merlin, recently about the fan service in anime.
Shit's always pissed me off. It's disgusting.
Me too.
It's unnecessary, you know?
It's me too, man.
I don't know.
I mean, it has its place, but it's gotten so out of hand. I don't know, man.
Like I said, you got a specific series where you're, the viewpoint is you're going to watch it for a specific reason, but if you're something like that's aimed at, a 13-year-old reader, where it's
right.
Why are there, why is this happening?
It's left its own genre and kind of synergized
it's everywhere. It's like
every other genre, exactly. It's almost to the point where it's kind of mandatory in every single genre that it's in, right?
Like, how can we get viewers? How can we get readers?
Right.
It has to be smutty somehow.
There's got to be some titty somewhere, It's like, come on.
The thing is, man, like, even JoJo's went that far, like, in the seinen manga, too. Like, in the first JoJo Leon few chapters, like, you see a girl's tits right up there in the shower.
I mean, JoJo's not shonen. I think you guys were talking more about, like, why is they showing that kind of stuff and just stuff for middle schoolers? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, primarily.
I mean...
Well, it's fair, though. Even in, like, seinen, I feel like it can be unnecessary. You just interject it there for no reason. I don't know. Like I said, if it doesn't drive the story forward, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just kind of there as I don't know. I mean, it's just there to be there, I guess. Sometimes it's fine, but, I don't know. I know.
That's why I say, like, to me it's okay when I have Lupin the Third.
Well, Lupin the Third, because there's pain. Because, see, he enjoys himself and then he gets punched in the nuts. There's consequences. Remember? The opening. Okay, it explains everything.
I
have a problem with the new Fujiko special, though, because I feel like they kind of did over the top with her, you know what I'm saying? She's just a complete skank in that Fujiko special. Like,
we all know.
Dude, what's your beef with Fujiko tonight, though? Seriously?
No, I like Fujiko. The problem is that they made her out to be a whore in the new special. You know what I'm saying? She's banging Zenigata. Why are you banging Zenigata? That's so random.
I don't know. I always thought that she was kind of promiscuous. She just didn't want to give it to Lupin. That's the impression I always got. But...
Well, that's the thing, though.
The impression that I got is that she's promiscuous, but she only used it to give it to
Zenigata.
Well, Zenigata? That's just so random.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's he got against Zenigata now?
It's just he's the wacky, crazy guy trying to catch Lupin.
That's what makes him so cool.
And Lupin's been chasing this bitch for 20 years, and she gives up to Zenigata. Before she gives up to Lupin?
He was interested in his... He was so determined, and that's what attracted her to him. He was so determined.
God damn, Zenigata.
No, but she backstabbed anyways, but still, I don't like that. That's not canon. That's not canon.
That's not canon.
It never happened.
That is not canon.
That's the best kind of canon, Ed. Denying things you just don't like.
What can you even call canon about Lupin, though? It's just different anime adaptation after different anime adaptation.
I know, especially what we were talking about
earlier. It's like Batman. Lupin is like Batman. There's just so many different Batman stories. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of different Lupins everywhere. I mean, the Pink Jack is the best example of that. I mean, look at him sticking his tongue out and shit.
So, Hiro, did you see Cagliostro? Did you like him in that?
Yeah,
very different.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the...
The Cagliostro, yeah, I've seen that movie. I like it, but I have one minor nitpick, and I don't know if I'm the only one on this, but is that Lupin looks too nice in that movie. He's too nice in that movie altogether.
Well, he's very out of character. That's how you could tell it was.
That's the thing. It's Miyazaki's portrayal. That's why, but I just thought he was too nice in that one.
Well, yeah.
Still a good movie.
Lupin's always kind of nice, to the people.
He's nice, but he didn't look mean enough. Okay. Here's the thing. Like, to me, I have a nitpick. Well, here's the thing. I have a nitpick where Lupin has to be the right balance of goofy and mean, because in the Cagliostro movie, he's too nice, but in the Portugal one, he looks too mean.
I think somebody.
I can hear something about these new guys.
More than an asshole, like.
African American shit.